The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
Eric's Family Barbecue has arrived and is simply the best barbecue in Arizona. Come satisfy your taste buds with meats that are smoked over mesquite wood and sides that are made with fresh ingredients and tons of love. They have the best, juiciest brisket, pulled pork, rib sausage, turkey, or everyone's favorite, the Pitmaster Sampler that includes all the meat and 4 sides, mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, corn, or beans, yum. And for dessert, try some creamy banana pudding, amazing. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip, you won't be sorry. Dine in or take it to go. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more info.
This man needs medical attention.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
The old method of treatment for a person in this condition was to throw him in jail.
98 KUPD.
There you go. You get that word out. 97936. You got about 5 minutes left before we shut that one down. We have our winner for 7 o'clock yet?
We do.
Who is it? We have $1,000 every single day. We give away $6,000, and that's not going to end for a while. Evidently, when this ends, we're going to do we had this planned anyway before this national contest just showed up out of nowhere.
Yep.
For the 20th anniversary, we're giving away a buttload of money for the next few weeks, right?
Yep.
How about that? What are we doing? I don't even know what it is. More words?
It is more words.
It's a spelling bee.
Yep.
It's good.
You know why?
I got to come up with the words today.
Lawyers got in the way. It used to be kind of fun to give money away on the radio, but then when there's money and taxes, lawyers got in the way. And so there's that 7,000 rules. Just make them spell a word.
Our 7 o'clock winner, Douglas Gintzler, the Gintz of Phoenix.
I don't know.
Great football weekend for him.
Brady on that one.
Just stretching on that one.
FanDuel yourself that $1,000 immediately and throw it away, baby. We're all going to be doing it. Yeah, Britney Spears' dad's out of the conservatorship. I bet you she FanDuels herself right out of her entire riches this week. That's going to be interesting to watch.
That boyfriend wants to throw a ring on her real quick.
I can't blame him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because he needs to start stockpiling some of that before Britney blows it all. This Jamie Spears guy, her dad, said, fine, she can have it. I'll stop the conservatorship. After all the fighting and all the judges and everything else saying he's right, essentially, like somebody should keep an eye on her. And he said, I think my daughter's mentally disturbed. Something's not right, and nobody's paying attention to her. I'm trying to but I'm going to balance her money so it doesn't all go away. This is the opposite of what used to happen with child stars and people like that, like when Mickey Rooney, and then you got into those laws where the parents would spend all the money, and then the kid worked his whole 8 till he was 22, and the next thing you know, they're like, well, where is it? And it used to go into a fund. I personally think he's the lunatic in this one. Everybody wants to blame her dad. It feels like he is in it for the money, but he also is kind of doing this to keep an eye out that she doesn't just throw it all away. Maybe there's some greed involved in that.
Sure.
But I feel like he's had better intentions than most.
And
she's clearly bananas.
Like, all right, well, now I got to let it go. And what happens, happens.
Like ladies,
right?
Yeah, wow. Yeah, he's got enough.
Yeah.
So I'm comfortable with what I've got.
And that's what people think. Oh,
Go
sure,
crazy.
yeah,
Sure.
You've milked her this whole time.
Okay. She hired him a long time ago as a manager and doesn't like it now and whatever. Family's involved, however that works. I don't care. But it's pointed out on her Instagram that she's done some. Do you follow her on Instagram?
No.
Do you?
No.
You do? She's bananas. Something's wrong.
I only see it like when she does something. You see that, and then you can look it up.
Well, the main thing is
reaching for help or
somebody with much at their disposal that has hair extensions that look like the lady on 52nd Street and McDowell here, or the freeway. She's a mess. Like, she looks dirty all the time. Like, she looks like she's that Southern girl that never left the South, She just ran into a bunch of money. This will be fun to watch. How will Britney blow all of it? It's coming. And hopefully she's going to feel so free that we finally get to see her naked. You realize it's been like 22 years that we've been trying to get Britney to.
Yeah, but that's just going to kind of wreck it. I mean, think about when you saw Drew Barrymore naked, and, it's like, oh, really? That's it?
Drew Barrymore was disappointing because she was like 22.
Yeah.
We expected so much, and she had those weird flapjack things.
Oh,
you saw
I
those,
did.
Right? Yeah. Were you disappointed too?
Yeah.
Because Letterman, when she flashed him, everybody's like, oh. And Poison Ivy, that she was in with Tom Skerritt.
Yeah.
Where she was the Lolita character. And she, they out there. But then she said that was a body double.
It had to be after seeing that issue of Playboy.
But then she said mine are much better than those anyway. I just was 17 when we filmed that. I wasn't allowed to do it. Like, oh, and then she did the Playboy, and I'm like, give me the body double back. This is what body double this. They were, all I wanted to do was pour syrup on and put a nice pat of butter and have a breakfast pancake.
It's like Toledo's pancakes in the cup there.
Yeah,
that's what they looked like.
They were worse than actual pancakes. They were the dollar store pancakes in a cup. Yeah, that was disappointing. You'd be disappointed, do you think? I saw Britney live in Vegas. The whole package is put together still. And she just did a thing the other day where she took her shirt off and held him. She's still in great shape. She's bikini worthy. So I'd still like to see it.
So this is her
losing her
post
mind.
about her thoughts and prayers go out to so many people in this world at this moment. The news about Ida hitting the land.
This is her hurricane post?
Yep.
It's an interpretive dance?
Yeah.
Her smiling and spinning? Yep. This is for the hurricane?
Don't F with
She's a fastback, Brett.
She doesn't have much back there.
Out.
It dresses up good, though. I'll tell you that. On stage, it's there.
So she patted in the
No, it's
stage?
muscular. It's just muscular. But in that little outfit, it doesn't look like much. She's bananas.
Bananas.
So she's got all her money now. But that boyfriend of hers is a genius. Because he's like, let's put a ring on that. Let me marry you. I need half of this. And I think I can slide some papers your direction to get me a nice payday.
K-Fed's trying to change birth certificates around. They're only 9 right now.
Everybody is trying to get a piece of this. And, Dad's going to do it. I love this story. I can't get enough of it because I like watching Britney's videos. She loses her mind on beaches and stuff and just starts twirling.
So is spinning,
there she goes again.
Spinning
that's all she
dancing?
does.
Because that's all she does is spin.
Oh, she's one of the worst dancers I've ever seen in my life.
She's not a good dancer?
Oh,
I mean, like in concert?
In concert, it looks like somebody with a bad...
Oh.
All she does is spin and jazz hands. And flip her hair on. She's good at flipping her hair. She's insane. This is an insane person. And now she's got millions of dollars out of this. Yeah, she is a train wreck. And she's still got 12-inch tiles, which drives me nuts. That's so 1990. Get rid of the 12-inch travertines. We went to a much smaller look. And the grout probably was gray at one point. Now it's black because somebody's not mopping properly. Like Brady's ass.
She's got the Circle K feet, I'm sure. She's from
she
the
probably
South.
does have Circle K feet. You're right. That's a thing. Circle K feet's a thing. They're just black on the bottom.
Yep. All calloused up. And
she's got Circle K feet. Write that down. I'm carrying that with me forever. Anyway, I've been following the Britney story rather closely because I think this train wreck is about to get really interesting. So, we either count down to when Britney is begging for money or this incredible nudity. There she is pulling them out for the first time. And they look great. She's squeezing her boobs together and stuff, but she's teasing us like, if I get my money back, you can see these.
Well, again, it's like Drew was in shape at the time she did Playboy, too, and they just... fell out.
But again. And I think Drew's career suffered.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't think Drew's career got better after that because then they just started to cast Jamie Presley and all the Poison Ivy remakes. Yeah. There's been very few disappointing, when you think about it, celebrity breast reveals. Halle Berry was better than I expected, and I expected a lot. But those things came out, and I was like, okay. Diane Lane. I waited 20 years to see Diane Lane's boobs.
That was in her 40s or something, right?
And they looked amazing. She's great in that movie. Unfaithful. Dirty little tramp going up to that artist's house. Great stuff. But she got naked in that hallway and then in the bathtub. And Richard Gere hopped in the tub with her. And that wasn't even enough for me to turn it off. That's how nice those were. 20 years. But Drew Barrymore might be the most disappointing celebrity breast reveal. I can't think of another one right offhand. There's been a few, but not many that make you go, terrible. Especially the ones that make you wait.
Didn't Cindy Margolis go topless way back?
Those were nice. We saw enough of her, though.
Yeah.
All it was a nipple.
Because I remember when I saw it, I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. We'd seen so much of it, it was like, all right, I got the rest of it. Britney might be the same when it comes to that. It might be boobs, but I can't really think of another one like. Women don't have this. Women don't have this conversation of celebrity
About
male
wangs?
penis wang reveals. Because you're not interested, so we don't show you. Because I'd be grossed out by it, too. And God forbid Brady takes his pants off. The mist. I'm never going to let you live it down. Yeah, Cindy looks great, but it's exactly what we expected. And just a Playboy body.
Yeah.
She wasn't anything special. Something about Drew Barrymore made you feel like you were getting away with something, and then you saw him and you didn't want to. Halle Berry said she'd never reveal him, and they gave her money for Swordfish, and then Monsters Ball came out. And again, I saw that in a home screening with my dad.
Monsters Ball?
Yeah. It's a tough story. My friend Colin was a movie reviewer, and he got DVDs or CDs, or what do they call
Early
it?
copies.
The VHS tapes.
Yeah.
And this Monsters Ball comes out, and I had not heard of it at all. And it was way before, and Colin gave it to me, and he's like, you need to watch this. This is a great movie. And he goes, Halle Berry does some stuff in here you're going to like. Billy Bob's amazing. I'm like, okay. So my dad and I on a Friday night, nothing going on. It's like 7. Mom's off doing something. Nobody's home, but Dad's like, what do you want to watch? I'm like, you know what? Colin said this movie is Billy Bob Thornton movie's pretty good. Oh, all right. Well, pop it in there. Next thing you know, the scene. And I realized at that time that it might have been the first time that my dad and I had boners at the exact same time and couldn't move. And we had to sit and watch that uncomfortable because neither of us wanted to get up to say, all right, I can't watch this with you. We were both. There's no way you watch that and not plump up a little bit. Halle Berry was on point. That was probably the best reveal.
My only nude scene with my dad was Caddyshack.
Yeah, Lacey Underall.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good stuff. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, you and your dad got boners then, too, because that was back when your dad could rise.
Yeah, he had game.
He had some game back in the Reagan administration. Back in 80, 81, your dad was rebar, my friend.
I got to agree with Vader here. He was saying Denise Richards, though, was pretty solid. She came out.
Which one? Oh, that was that movie with Nev Campbell.
Yeah.
That was disappointing, even though I didn't expect her to look great.
That car wash scene.
There you go.
With
they're washing the Jeep.
In which one? Oh, yeah.
With
there was Wild Things there.
Yeah,
Wild Things. Weren't they in a pool? I thought they were in the pool.
There was a couple of different scenes.
Yeah,
but
I just remember the makeout scene was in the pool. Yeah, Denise Richards was pretty solid. There's one picture that doesn't look like the other.
I don't think that's her.
I think that one is something else. Yeah. Anyway, well, boobs can make or break a deal. And yes, size can matter.
See?
They're Circle K feet.
That is Britney's feet right
That is
there.
Circle K feet. What a real thing that is. I've never thought about. Hilarious.
Oh.
Girl with Circle
Ankle
K
bracelet
feet.
and all.
Oh. She has cherries tattooed somewhere around her waist.
Oh.
You're out of Virginia.
Garage right
they
here.
just need
And an arrow.
I want to pumice the TV screen to get that off of it.
What do you mean you don't have any more capris?
Brady, pumice is a thing people use in the shower to clean.
Yeah.
Lava
soap has pumice in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
You know about
back
soap?
In the day.
Oh, interesting.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, I've heard. I tell you about it. You fight me. I got another email from a guy named Kevin Leach, and he goes, your fallacy about getting poop on your arm and washing it off with soap is different. We don't eat with our butts. I'm like, you eat with your arm? Well, and anybody who argues with me about it just tells me that their underwear's covered in rust, because if you're arguing about, I don't take a shower after every dump, I can't. Okay, I understand that. Rust butt. That's not my fault. You got rust